So real quick way to get this bumper off easily. I do not take both sides off. I only do it from the driver's side of the car. It's just easier. The wiring harness that I want to tap into is right there. So I will get underneath here and you'll see I already have this down, but these bolts, they're 7mm all the way across the front of the bumper. So you want to go ahead and unbolt all of those all the way across. There is roughly 10 of them or so, give or take. So, like I said, all the way across the front of the bumper. At the bottom, take those guys out of there. And then you will need to come over here, turn your steering wheel towards the passenger side of the car so you can pop these out. And these little guys here, you just take a flathead screwdriver, something like this, and you'll just pop that out, and then this part will come out completely. So this little guy here. And once you have that out, you can pry this back away a little bit and see if I can get up in there well enough. So right up top here, and again, this is disconnected already, the bumper is, but there are 3 bolts in there that are 8mm. You'll need to get those out of there. They're a little difficult. They're quite complicated. One of them in particular is really tough to get at. I just used a standard 3/8 drive ratchet and some patience, but you can do this pretty quickly. So unbolt those 3 bolts. Now, I see a lot of guys saying they can't get the front end off or the front bumper off. You actually need to push down on this to separate it far enough from the fender itself. So once you have that separated down, so these little tabs here actually hold it in place. So push that down, separate it, and this whole front bumper at that point. One other spot you need to think of too, there's a cowl panel up here. You gotta take these little plastic pins out of all the way across. So plastic pins, and then there are, I believe, 5 bolts that are like this. They're T25 Torx or T30 Torx, I'm not sure, but off the top of my head. Take those out, and that will then give you full access just by simply lifting up a little bit on the underside, and there you go. Just like that, you've got easy access to that emblem in the back, and you can unbolt it from back there, get the new emblem plugged in, and you're good to go.